you guys, I'm on my way driving home, just listening to a couple of lies, and then this lie popped up on my screen that kind of made me mad, and I really don't want to go into this area, but this area hit hard to me, and it really bothered me because this is not my area, what I really want to talk about, but I just don't like a lie to be spreaded about somebody. I mean, and I'm not trying to clout chase this person, but I have a brother that's in prison for something that he didn't do. So listening to somebody talk about something that they don't have no clue about, I don't know who you think you are that you got the power to come to California and open up a closed case. I don't know who told you that you can do that, because you have to be a bad woman to come to California and open up a closed case. If they render the case closed in California, it's closed. It ain't nothing nobody could do. You're not gonna come out to California and season protect detectives and tell them that they didn't do their job, and you have a beef with somebody on the internet, and you really think that you got something to open up somebody's case and send somebody to jail. Let me tell you something. California do not let you go home from any jail cell if they have a case against you, and they don't wait no 2 or 3 years to come and arrest you. If they got something on you, they're gonna arrest you right there on the spot, and they're gonna keep you in jail. They're not gonna release you. So I don't know where you get your evidence from. And where that shooting took place at, if you know California, if you lived in California more than coming out here being in California more than 5 or 6 days and really get to know the area, you would know that that wasn't a good place where he got shot at. That's not no high class living area where her son got killed at. So I don't know what you talking about that, because that's a lie. You guys act like you got the power to open up a closed case. None of y'all have the power to do that. I don't understand how you can open up somebody's case and believe that you know what you're talking about. Like, then we didn't need no protective at all. We should have just brought it to the internet and let y'all solve the case. You gonna open up a closed case and walk down memory lane as if you was right there on the spot. And if you had a son or daughter, you have a son or daughter. I know if my sister would call me and say, "Hey, Dwayne, come, I need you. Get in my car and go with my sister." I'm not gonna tell my mom I'm going. I'm going because I am gonna help my sister. So you telling me that man is what the hell with his brother? Come on, you guys got kids. It ain't nowhere in the world my daughter's gonna say, "Mama, I didn't go help my sister." I'm gonna be mad at them. He went out there and do nothing wrong. Y'all got these internet beats, digging up people's situations, believing that you can open up a dead case. You can't open up. You ain't got that much power. You over there lying with these late night conversations, putting people to sleep with late night lies. Late night lies, putting people to sleep. Putting people to sleep. You don't know California is different from any state. California is different. Some parts of California, Mexicans don't even get along with blacks. So you thinking that you guys got the answers to every damn thing. You really think you got the answers to this woman case. You really do. You believe you seasoned detectives. Like you talking about, oh, well, they're going to arrest him. You ain't getting arrested. That case is closed. Just the same way that you need to close your mouth. That's the same way that case is closed. That case ain't got nothing to do with nobody but that woman who's facing that situation, but her son, between Ross and her son. That ain't got nothing to do with you guys. And then on top of that, you got a deceased son too. But you can be in the Million Man Walk for blacks being you walking for George Foreman. A white man killed George Foreman. This is a black man getting killed by a Mexican guy. But you can't see nothing in that. But you guys all rallying behind all them, the blacks getting killed by white police officers. But you can't see the difference of this black boy getting killed by a Mexican guy. You can't see the heart in that. It's hateful, but you can't see that. You can't support another woman killing her son. You can't support that. But you can support everything else. Everything else on this internet you can support. This ain't even my area but it just bothered me as I was driving home. It just stuck in my heart how you guys really think that you got that type of power to open up a closed case, that you're going to seasoned detectives and tell them that they didn't do their job right. You got to be it's something wrong with you. Like, all your cortisones can't be there. Like, it's something missing in your head that you really think You really need to let sleeping dogs fly. If you gonna hit somebody with something that's alive. Like you ain't got that power. And the God below and behold, if that happened to your own kid, I would like to see what you would be doing. If somebody's sitting there at a late night conversation discussing how lawyers came back and told you that there's nothing they could do. What he meant when he told you is nothing that he could do because it was a closed case. Anybody can read between the lines. It's nothing that he can do because the case is closed. It's already rendered a decision. It's already rendered a decision. That's why he told you that. I don't know where you get, like, it's something that is going to be open. Beat with me on the internet. I don't know how you think you got that much power to open up the case. Like, really. Like, you guys could be talking about something else that your viewers can get something from. Instead of giving these people late night conversations or late night bedtime stories of lies. And you guys underneath that demonic spirit believe in these women because they got so much hate towards another woman that they can't see the forest for the tree. Like, you really think you got that much power? I really hate to see the people that's underneath that spirit listening to that crap late at night. Late at night. There's so many other ways that you can build your channel and get your audience. There's so many ways. Why put your hands in something that don't concern you? Because that really don't concern you. And now on top of that, what can you do about it? There's nothing that you can do about it. You're going to talk this situation to death. You're going to beat a dead horse. Keep beating a dead horse. Believe me, if it was anything that you guys could have done, y'all been knowing about I think this is Ron's son's second year anniversary. I don't know if it's first or second. If it was anything that you could have done, believe me, y'all would have done it. Y'all would have done it. That other side, you would have done it. So that should tell you that it ain't nothing you could do. That should tell you right there that you ain't got no power and there's nothing you could do about that situation except leave it alone. Leave it alone. That's it. That's all you got. That's all the power you got. Some of y'all need to be in bed, getting up, going to work tomorrow. There's so many other things you could be doing than listening to lies. It ain't no breaking news. Anybody with common sense will tell you if a closed case is closed. Ain't nobody gonna wait no 2 or 3 years to open up a closed case. They gonna open it up within that year. This is state. This is not federal. Learn your laws. Learn your laws. I just wanted to say that because that stuff just upset me. I'm sitting here driving home from my daughter's house, and I just like, that stuff is upset me. It's uncalled for. Uncalled for. Some of us got kids, and one of us kids could be in a situation like that and be a content creator, and then come on here and something happened to our kids, and then you got these old hateful people coming up against a closed case. Dang, ain't it something you could be doing? Something else? Praying that you see another day tomorrow? Standing in the gap for your own self? You on here spewing lies. Y'all waited till, what is it? It's almost 9 o'clock, almost 9 o'clock in California, so it got to be out there, it got to be almost 12 o'clock. You underneath a curse, letting people speak stuff into you guys' life. Then you wake up and fill out why you tripping. Listen to all these lies. And then you got to consider the source. Who's giving you the lies? What is the motive? Everybody knows the motive. Go to sleep. Wake up in the morning. Start all over again. Get some rest. Get some rest. Tomorrow ain't promised. Half of us don't even know if we're going to wake up tomorrow. Be thankful that you got life today. I don't get it. I was just mad, you guys. I just wanted to vent because let me tell you something that made me so mad. To listen to people that think they got the power to turn a closed case, open up a closed case. Like, you really think you got that type of power? It just bothers me because I know I got a brother that's doing time in prison for a murder he didn't commit, and I'm working on his case every day to help him. And then you're gonna have some internet thugs come on here and think that they can really turn around a closed case. I don't get it. It bothers me. It baffles me. This I don't even want to be, but that really how it is. People don't realize being in prison for something you didn't do and facing. My brother didn't face almost 35 years in prison for a murder he didn't even commit. And then you want this young black man to go to jail. This young black man who established his life, who's working. Her last son. Y'all wishing so much hate on this little young man. Just hate. Just hate. And this is a black young man. We got it hard as it is as black people alone than to sit up on the internet 12 and 2 o'clock in the morning in other states talking about something that know nothing about. And people underneath that spirit gonna wonder why they wake up and stuff start happening in their family. Because they underneath that demonic spirit. Just bothers me. It really do. It really bothers me. Like, come on, enough is enough. All these old internet detectives, all these old internet judges, if you got that much power, you need to be back in college. You need to go back to college. You wasting your time getting this little chunk change on the internet, trying to come up with content. You need to go be up underneath. You need to go back to school because you're underneath the wrong profession. Really, you are. You need to go where the real money is because ain't nothing on here to be up late at night talking about somebody deceased, son. I don't get it, you guys. That just bothered me. It just really touched my spirit because I know my mother. My mother passed away before she even get to see my brother come home. And black men got it so hard in California prisons. There's so many black men in California prisons. It's a shame. You don't know how California is run. If you ain't lived out here, and believe me, if you live in California to know the areas in California, that area where they talking about, that was not a good area. They just talking just to be talking. But I just wanted to say that, you guys. I'm driving, and whoever tuned in, it just really just irked me. That just really bothered me. Really bothered me. Because when you catch somebody in prison and you know you fighting for them to get out and you want to see another young black man go to prison, you got to have some serious hate. And this is a young little kid. He's trying to navigate his life. You don't know what this young kid is going through. He can stumble on this old bull crap listening to this stuff. Listening to this stuff. But you got to not have a heart. You got to be heartless. Heartless. To be worried about the deceased. God said to be absent in body is to be present with the Lord. That young man would not even want to come back if he had the chance. When you're walking with God, you don't even want to come back. It ain't nothing you can get me to want to come back on this earth. Nothing. But you got a dislike for one woman that you're trying to do every single thing to tear her down. But if I was Ross, I'd be like, get off me. That didn't work. Get off me. But if you know where your kid went and you know he's with God, you can rest in that. I can rest where my mother is. I can rest that I know my mother went to heaven. I can rest in that. I don't care what you guys say. I can rest in that. Stop bothering people. Leave people alone. Go to sleep. Get a good night rest. Get up. Go to work tomorrow. Whatever you do, leave people alone. Find something else to do. But I just wanted to say that, you guys. That just bothered me. And I don't want to be before you guys long. God bless you guys. Have a good night. And hopefully I'll be back on here Saturday. I just had some technical difficulty. But hopefully I'll be back on here Saturday. But thank everybody for tuning in. You know, I really can't read the comments. But thank you guys. God bless you guys. Have a good night.